Hi, yo, hello, welcome. Today I learned that apparently every time I go live on YouTube, I get an email. And they just all end up in the social tab. But I just have like a butt ton of emails for no reason that are like, you went live with this stream. Yes, I fucking did. Why are you telling me why are you telling me what I've done? I know what I'm doing. Stop it. There's so many other things that you could be doing right now. Right? No shit. Exactly. But hello. Happy Friday? Is it Friday? It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. Happy Friday! Thank you for the hydrate. Delicious. Maybe they think you went live by accident? Even if I did go live by accident, how am I... If I went live by accident, I'm probably not gonna be like looking at my emails anyway or anything. It's Saturday morning. Morning. Gross. Friday the 13th? Yeah, my lucky day! Today is my lucky day. In general, 13 is my lucky number. And I know some people are like, that's fucking funny. But it's been my... Is my audio low? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Did I... is it lower than it usually is? I can turn it up. Give me a second. Is that better? Is that better? I was doing some recording earlier and it was really loud, so I turned it down a little bit because, yeah, it was very loud instead. Oh, you had a good job interview? That's exciting. I hope you did well, Woggy. Have a good night, Rainer. Have a good night. Get some good rest. Or if you're going out, oh my god, exciting. I hope you have a good time. Audio at nominal levels. Yeah. So today has been a really nice, uneventful day, which is fantastic. It's fantastic. Hi, Nico. I saw that there is a surprise, and I am side-eyeing you. I'm keeping my eye on you. I need you to know that, okay? I don't trust it. What are we playing? We're gonna be playing some Pokemon this gym of ours later today. Yes. Hopefully we'll beat the big bad. I did do a little bit of leveling with the Blissies, so hopefully we're a high enough level that we're gonna win this time, and then everything is gonna be fine. Yeah. So that's good. Your class starts next week. Oh no. Summer classes? You're starting in June? That's interesting. Oh, good luck with that. I could never concentrate when I had summer classes. I hated summer classes so much because then, like, sometimes, depending on the classroom, but some of the classrooms, they didn't really have, like, proper blinds, so the sun would just blind you if it happened to be, like, early enough that the sun was going up or late enough that the sun was coming down at certain angles, like, depending on where you were, you know? And then, it was all depending on if it had like good air conditioning or airflow or not. Sometimes you would just be like dying in the classroom. Oh, so bad. It's a certification class for a job position. Hopefully it's not too bad then. Hopefully it's held in a good place for you. Because I have a very strong memories of one particular class when I was going through my teaching program. That was in like this one weird, it was on campus, but it was in this weird corner of the university campus. And it like, there was no air conditioning because it was in like a wing that like most of the wing was not in use for summer classes. It was just this one fucking classroom. So we had the door open, and then thankfully there was a door to the outside because there was like a courtyard thing. And like that was their idea of like air conditioning, was just like getting airflow. It was a terrible classroom and it was just the worst. Thankfully, I didn't really have to pay attention anyway. It was a pretty easy class. But I hate summer classes, man. Especially getting to and from class. Because, you know, buses and stuff, right? And buses, nowadays, they tend to have air conditioning. But then, Some of them really did not. Some of them really did not. It was just terrible. It was so bad. You would get like, I mean, I don't know about everyone. I would get really nauseous because I get motion sick in general. But usually in cars, it's not too bad, or in buses, or like in that kind of thing. I'm usually fine, unless it's hot. As soon as it's warm and you're like stopping and starting, it makes me want to die. So, yeah. Didn't approve of that. AC in buses? Yeah, there's AC in some buses. Yeah. Depends on the bus. Oh my god, the bus. Oh, there was a bus that I was on I was gonna say the other day, but it's probably a couple of weeks ago now. When I was going to extrovert friend's house. And the bus, instead of running the air conditioner, like I'm pretty sure they were meant to do because it was a hot day, they were running the heater. What the fuck? Terrible. Anyway, thankfully I was not on that particular bus for very long. It was a very unhappy experience. No one needs a heated bus in the summer. That's just the worst. As a kid, you were more likely to get dizzy on AC buses than non-AC buses. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Maybe it's like the dry air in particular? Yeah, they were trying to cook people. That's exactly what it was. You know, sauna on wheels, it really was. It was terrible. And I happened to be sitting on like one side of it. So like the sides closer to the walls as opposed to the ones closer to the aisles. I guess the bus version of a window seat. And that happened to be where one of the heater vents was. Atrocious. Absolutely terrible. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Drivers like it's spring, no AC. Okay, but to be fair, I did grow up in a time where it wasn't as common to have AC in your car anyway, or at least maybe that was just where I lived. I never grew up with AC. We never had AC in the car when we were doing like summer road trips and stuff, so it was very much like, all right, fucking put the wind, like fucking wheel the window down and pray. Yeah. Was it a mistake or intentional is the question for the bus? I don't know, man. I don't know. AC was open windows. Yeah, exactly. AC is open windows, and then your hair just goes depending on what direction you're going in, and it gets a knot and it hits you in the face. Yeah. Hand crank windows as well. For a while. For a while it was hand crank windows. Yes, you're not incorrect. You remember cranking the window down in your grandfather's car because it had no AC? Yeah. Yeah, that was my childhood. Because our summer vacations were just car trips. Which, funnily enough, it was camping and road trips, and they doubled as Pabu's work trips. He would take vacation right before he had to do like site visits and stuff to different towns where they had like dams and stuff. So we would drive around all over the place, and then we would just be there, and he would do his work, and my mom would take care of me and my brother, and we would just go do other stuff. But like on the way there, we would do all the camping and the fishing and the hiking and all that kind of stuff. And then we would get to one place, he would do his thing, we would like chill, and then we would like keep driving. Like it would be like vacation, work, more vacation, sometimes more work, and then more vacation again. So he was a dam engineer. Yeah, he I've said before that he was an engineer, but yeah, he worked specifically in like electrical enginering. And dabbled slightly in structural just for funsies. But yeah. Mainly, yeah, lots of dams and shit. But yeah. So that's how I spent most of my childhood. It's also the reason I've been to a lot of different like smaller places, because there's a lot of really like lived in a lot of places like that. Had that you know, he had to actually go around to and fix things and look at things and put things in and do all the stuff. Had to be an electrical engineer with his interest in physics. Is that how that works? I just kind of assumed that all engineers liked physics. I'm not gonna lie. Ravi, thank you. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining the membership. Yeah, a lot of chatter. Damn engineers. Different kind of damn, god damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I always just kind of assumed that all engineers liked physics to some extent. Because, I mean, no matter what kind of engineering you're into, you're gonna be really into, like, you're gonna need to highly understand math and probably to some extent physics as well. So I just kind of assumed that that was like, you know, if that's how your brain works, that's gonna be the thing, right? Some young people don't remember having an ashtray in every car and a car lighter. Oh my god. The lighters in the car, the built-in fucking lighters, we were never allowed to take those out. We did in my grandma's car. But in my parents' car, they would, if you even like so much as reached towards it, they would fucking smack you. It was like a built-in, like you would like put your hand out generally towards it and it was just like a poof, ow. Why did I hit myself? It's fine. Anyway, they would just like fucking, it was the quickest motion and the fucking like little like bap. Away from it. Like is a strong word, is it? Are you sure like is a strong word? My dad loves physics and math. He loves that shit. He do be crazy, though, to be quite honest. I would like you to find a software engineer to fix a car. I mean, I know a software engineer who also enjoys fixing cars. Because that's my dad's one friend. My dad's one friend growing up was a software engineer. Which is also the reason that we grew up with computers. Because my dad's friend would like bring us bits and stuff. Like I built my first computer when I was in elementary, because my dad's one and only friend was like, you know, a computer person. So yeah, that's the reason I've been chronically online for my entire fucking life. But yeah, I've said this before, I think, but like when I was in high school, my dad and my brother, they had a truck, like an old truck that they were redoing like the engine and ordering parts for and like taking apart and repairing and refitting stuff. And my dad's friend also would come over and bring his son, and they would all just hang out and do the thing. And so I do in fact know a software engineer that also enjoys fixing cars. So haha, fuck you. I've rebuilt motorcycles and cars. Yeah. There you go. See, it's not super uncommon. It's not one or the other, right? Like, I can't drive, but I have fixed bits of cars before. Which sounds like it would be stupid as fuck. Like, those things don't sound like they go together, but just because it's something that my dad really enjoyed doing, I did learn some things. Not that they'll ever be useful to me. What the fuck just happened? Why am I frozen? Hello? Hello? I hate it here. I hate it here. Why? Boo! 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 Ah. This is stupid! Wait, do I have to reset my IP again? Reset destination settings. Was that it? Why? Huh? Why? Hello? Something's broken. I don't know what it is. Something broke. Why did something break? Why? Why? Hello? Oh my god. I didn't even click anything. It did it by itself. It just fucking fixed it. No, it wasn't even the tracking. It wasn't even the tracking. Because I was just staring at it like, why the fuck isn't it working? I've closed the program. I've turned the program back on. I've reset the destination IP. Why is nothing working? And as I was thinking these things and not touching anything, it fucking fixed itself. Why? Terrible. No technical difficulties. No technical difficulties. Today there's only technical happiness. Yeah. It was nervous. Is that what it was? Is that how that works? I feel like that's not how that's supposed to work. Spooky day gets all... No, this is my favorite day. This is my favorite day. This is my lucky day. I said it before, but 13 has been my lucky number since I was a kid. It's my lucky number since I was a kid. I used to make sure that for sports, my jersey number was 13. My brother did too. He copied me, little bitch. It's always been my favorite number. To which many white people questioned my sanity. My mom didn't really, like, it didn't really click for her at all. Because it's not an unlucky number in a lot of Asian cultures, right? 13 being an unlucky number is, like, very Western. But I just think it's a fun number anyway. 13 is fave. Yeah, the two numbers that I would consider like my favorite numbers are 13 and 11. 13 and 11, yeah. Which are, I feel like 13 is a pretty common favorite number. But, yeah. You can do 4, yeah. Not a superstitious person. I would let a black cat circle around me while I pet it. Black cats are cute though. 13 is a power number in some occult things too. Yeah, I think there's something about like it being also like a traditional power number in a lot of female-based occult practices. Specifically, you know, like the 13 witches covens and 13. There's a lot like of random Western lore behind it as well, which is actually honestly I feel like part of the reason that it's considered an unlucky number, because a lot of things that were pagan traditions before Christianity really kind of took over in Europe ended up being not necessarily demonized, but kind of pushed to the side.
Redar has tithed $5 in treasures. Wody.
Wody? What? What? Thank you, but what? What do you... Was that supposed to say something? Maybe... Oh, howdy. I see. Yes. Yes, when you read the letters... when you read the letters, it makes a lot more sense, okay? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy to you too. Wody. Wody. As it said in TTS, what? Meowdy. Well, meowdy is for cats. I'm not a cat, I'm a raccoon. D. Couldn't be meowdy. No, we'll leave the meowing to Mocha. Although, to be fair, I'm not exactly a Western cowboy sort of one, too. Can't roll R's. I can't roll R's. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with not being able to roll your R's, huh? Not everyone can roll their R's, alright? That's just how it is. Not everyone is going to be able to roll their R's, and we just kind of have to live with it and accept it. Alright? Thank you. So it's fine. Your cat thinks your phone is alive. Wait, why did my chat block it? I think, what the, okay, what's my computer feeling like? It's not even overheating. Why do things keep breaking? This is stupid. The day is out to get me. The day is out to get me. Terrible. Can you make cats react with your mouse? Sometimes. Depends on the cat. Depends on the cat. It's not the unlucky day of the year. It's a lucky day. It's a lucky day. It's been good until now. It's been good until now. I even went out and the buns that I wanted weren't sold out. The buns that I wanted weren't sold out. I was so excited. I went to an Asian bakery and I got a This page is having a problem. Try coming back later. Fuck you, I need to read my chat. Refresh. Boo! Anyway, I got a curry beef bun, but like a deep fried curry beef bun. And I was it was good, but it wasn't as good as the ones I had in Japan. And now I'm sad. And I got a barbecue pork bun, and I got... I got one other thing too. I don't remember what it is. I guess I'll get a surprise when I eat it. Guess I'll get a surprise when I eat it. 2 of the buns are still in the bag. I'm excited for that. I can see you. You're just not all in the same place now, which is sad. Now I have to look at 2 different chat screens. Boo. Hi, Cry. Hello, hello. Yeah, buns for later, buns for later. What? No, what? No! Not the bunnies. Buns. Like meat buns. But not actually, like not bao, but like bakery buns. You know, like bakery meat buns. Yeah. Not the bunnies, no. They got snacks today instead. Yes. You're separate because the other one always just kind of fucked itself in the butt. So it was easier to just have both things on the screen instead of having to switch it halfway through because I'm lazy. That's honestly probably the extent of it. It's mostly just I was like, I'm annoyed at switching things over. We're just gonna do it from the very start. Woohoo! The chat's got a divorce. It's not a divorce. It's not a divorce. I mean, I could put you one on top of the other, but then I feel like that would give weird power imbalance bullshit dynamics or some crap, you know? This way, there's a chat along the top and a chat along the bottom, and it's fine. I could, in theory, put you both in boxes, but no, not necessarily that Twitch is bottoms. You're just along the bottom right now. I could switch it up. I can switch it up whenever. Oh my gosh. Crazy. How did we get here? We were just having a normal conversation and then you guys are like, oh yeah, Twitch is the bottoms. Don't try us, Twitch. We've got the high ground, yeah. Why? We're not double, we just have YouTube on top. Yeah, exactly. It's just YouTube on top and just Twitch on the bottom right now, and we can switch it whenever we want. Twitch has never been on top, but we can switch it. I can switch it whenever I want to. AKA whenever I'm not lazy, but I'm lazy. So maybe we'll just switch it once a month or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Broke. Chat is bottom. Woke. Chatter switch. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. See? Someone gets it. You guys can go wherever I decide you go, god damn it. Yeah. That day is not today. I mean, it could be today. We could switch it every Friday the 13th, and YouTube just gets to go sit at the bottom for a hot second. Hello, welcome back. Oh, damn hay fever is a fucking mood. That is a mood. Thankfully, it seems in the last couple of days, there's not been a ton of pollen, which is nice, but I'm worried about next week. We'll see. We'll see. It's always like when you get like weather that does like sunny and then rain and then sunny, and like during the rain it's fantastic because there's nothing, and I'm hoping it rains this weekend. That would be really cool. But then after the rain, if it's sunny again, then things are gonna bloom and then I'm gonna die. I don't like dying. I don't like dying at all. I'm already dead for a reason. We've already gone over that, and yet somehow still you can't escape it, even as a ghost. So that is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Ooh! Yeah. I don't know how, but it is what it is, and dying reminded me that Hio's having her birthday this weekend! Hooray! And if you guys didn't see, or you don't follow any of the girls who happen to be in the concert on Twitter, I will also be part of the concert that she's having for her birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow? Saturday. Yeah. Tomorrow's Saturday. She's not dying. She's having a birthday. I don't know why. That's why I said I don't know why these correlated in my head. I'm not going to be in any of the like collabs or anything because I have a busy weekend and I really won't be home or anything much. Going out with the family and helping my friend on art stuff and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I am going to be part of the concert. And, yeah, you guys should definitely go check it out in general. She worked oh my god, she worked so fucking hard on it. You don't even know. This girl is fucking insane. Yeah, no, it's gonna be really, really good. She's working so heckin' hard on getting all of the, like, videos and everything up and done. Rude. She hasn't shown us the final, the mixes and stuff for the concert. I want to know. I haven't. So we haven't seen it either. So all the girls who are participating in Hiyori's concert for her birthday, we're also going to be seeing everything for the first time when it's on stream. Yeah, no sneak peek. She literally messaged the girl, like, for the song that I'm in, she messaged us and was like, I got the final mix and it sounds so good. And then I thought she was gonna drop it, and I was like, ooh, so excited. And she was like, I can't wait for you guys to hear it in the concert. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I don't know if she mixed it all herself. I know that she's got a couple of people helping her work on that, and then she's doing all of the videos, and it's crazy. She's doing a whole ridiculous amount of work for this concert. So I really can't wait to see everything tomorrow. I'm really, really heckin' excited. Got blue balled. Yeah, I really heckin' did, didn't I? I really heckin' did. She's out here just teasing me. I'm so nosy. I want to know. I was like, that's literally what I said to her too. I was like, Hio, I'm so nosy. You can't do this to me, Hio. And then she just typed back, heh. See, I know it's not he. I know it's a heh, right? Like, you know, sometimes you can't really tell which laugh someone is putting down. That was 100% like a heh. You know? Mischievous with a little bit of evil. No, it wasn't a tee-hee. You know, she didn't write tee-hee. Yeah. Tee-hee is its own thing. Tee-hee is, you know, like people. But yeah, exactly. It was typed just like Chubbs there, like heh. But you know it's not a hee-hee, it's a heh. For surezies. Same mood though. Yeah, heh has the same mood as a tee-hee, but it's like one is like a tee-hee and one is a heh. You know? Yeah, but it's not like a mwahaha. It's a heh. Right? You know? Yeah. There's a difference in laughs. It's also why I tend to, like, if I'm not being like, yeah, if I'm being like a little shit, usually I'll do heh or I'll do tee-hee. Yeah, I'm in the very top left of the the teaser image that she posted. But yeah, there's a reason that usually if I'm like actually laughing at something, I type it out as like a pa ha ha ha. Because, like, in my brain, I'm like, the pa is like a heavy breath, a heavy a heavy expelling of breath, and therefore noise. Yeah. I did see the demo for the Gym of Mine rank up. I, in fact, accidentally played that version when we started, and then moved over to this version, the original version, because rank up is a demo, and it doesn't have an ending. Yeah. Hi, Nas. Hello. Like a ha, kind of. But like with more boisterosity. Yeah. When I find something like actually like something has actually made me laugh, that's usually when I will type like a pa ha ha ha. Whereas like if I think it's funny but it didn't make me like out loud laugh, I'll usually just like ha ha ha. Right? Yeah. And if I like was like then yeah. They're all different. They're all different. Laughs have their nuances. They do. If it's like a laugh under my breath, then usually I'll just leave it as an XD. Paha, laugh out lungs. Yes, essentially. Like a loud, like a... sort of like, you know, like a big laugh. Like a that was fucking funny and I actually laughed out loud laugh. Right? Yeah. Although I do realize that my actual laugh a lot of the time has like a lot of like noises in it, you know? I feel like there's too much screaming when I laugh loudly and I'm startled by something I think is funny. So that's less fun. But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I wish I could have a cute little quiet laugh or something, but you know what? I live with the laugh I've got. This is where we are in life. This is how it's gonna be. It's too late to try to change. I could, you know, I could try to train myself to laugh in a different way, but I don't care enough to do that, honestly. I already tried to train myself to sneeze in a particular way previously, and then I had to, like, untrain myself to do that for a hot second. I don't need to do that again. Pray for me, I'm starting... Oh, good luck, Link. Woo-wah! When I played it was fun. It was fun when I played it. I didn't get into it too much anymore, though. I don't know. It's not that I necessarily think it's, like, totally uncute. I just think that it's, like... I don't know. To be fair, I am my own worst critic. But I'm like, oh, it's annoying. It's funny the first couple of times, and then it's annoying. Shut up. But in part... That's just the internal voices speaking. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Can you hear me laugh on the other side of a building? Yeah. That's the mood. Be really nice if Kuro made a turn-based game like Star Rail. Yeah, Star Rail I also played when it first came out, and that one was fun as well. But I tend to, like, pick games up when they first start, and I have a lot of fun with them, but then they, like, I finish all of the content that they have, and then I wait until the next update, and then I play on update day for, like, the first couple of updates. And then after a while, I, like, forget to play when an update happens, and then I miss an update, and then I get annoyed because I don't have the up-to-date characters and stuff, and then I give up. I think that's usually what happens. You have allowed a dad sneeze? Yeah, I sneeze pretty loudly now as well because I said fuck it. We're just gonna sneeze as we sneeze. Previously I had trained myself to have like really cute like type of sneezes. But then I was like, it's not super great to like stop yourself from like, you know, the air out. Yeah. Usually end up quitting when you feel it begin to take over your life. Ah, yeah, that too, I suppose. Fuck it, we blow. Yeah, but it's kind of like, you know, it's better out than in sort of idea. Like, I don't know. I just feel like your body is trying to do the like the blow the thing out of your body, so you might as well let it blow the thing out of your body. Used to shut your nose with your hand when you would sneeze. Don't think that was good for me. For a while, I tried sneezing with my mouth closed. When the panini, not even that long ago, when the panini was happening, I trained myself to sneeze with my mouth closed. And then it would usually like be like a sound. Cause it would just like sit in my mouth and my nose. Because I didn't want to get like wet ass particles all over the inside of my mask. That'll damage your eardrums. Yeah, I know, it's bad for you. But I don't like the feeling of a wet mask. And then I was like, I don't want to have to change it all the time. So like I learned to sneeze with my mouth closed, which is not good for you. Don't do that. And I kept doing that until one time I was actually sick. And I like essentially it just made me blow my nose into my mask. And I was like, yeah, no, absolutely not. So then I just started changing my masks out instead. And you all season to your elbow? I do. I season to my elbow, generally speaking, if I'm out and about or whatever. Ooh, because you can put it right up to your face too, and it catches all the bits. Catches all the bits. It's the good thing to do. Don't sneeze into your hand, because if you're sneezing into your hand, then you touch things with your hand. It's way better to sneeze into your elbow. Way better. Yeah. Sneeze into your shirt? Like the sleeve of your shirt? Or like do you like fucking like lift your shirt up and sneeze into it? Because if I did that, I would flash people. I feel like that has its own element of danger to it. Sneeze into elbow is not common. I think it's more common now than it was like when I was a kid growing up, sort of idea. I think everyone used to sneeze into their hands. But more people now sneeze into their elbow, but still, it's not everyone. Still a lot of people sneeze into their hand or just like fucking into the air, which pisses me off. Don't just sneeze into the air. Do you know how fucking far your body shoots shit out of your goddamn mouth hole? Oh my god. Pull the collar forward and sneeze down. Ah. But then you're just... Oh, you guys sneezing under the shirt slaps? Don't you like get but like then you're like fucking the water bits into your goes to the boobs, right? Is it what if there's like droplets in and then you're fucking like now your body is all like got moisture on it, but it's hidden. I suppose so, but if that just sounds like it would be unfun too. What if there's some phlegm? Now there's phlegm on your titties. That sounds terrible. Oh my god. Don't care as long as I'm home. I mean, yeah, if you're by yourself, if you're in your house, you can sneeze however the fuck you want. You can just look sideways and sneeze if you want. Doesn't fucking matter, okay? But if you're in public, cover it somehow. Chest is moist with sneeze drops. Blech. Terrible. Lock lip. No, don't lock lips and sneeze into someone's face. Oh my god, that's fucking wild. Absolutely not. Better than accidentally blasting out a mess into your elbow? No, because you can clean that. You can clean that. Oh my god. We're talking about sneezing, Desert Punk. I've suddenly become quite moist under the collar. No. Blech. If you have two shirts? What? Why do you have two shirts? Who the fuck wears two? I mean, unless it's like one of those, like you got like a sweater vest and a collared shirt underneath your sweater vest. Am I the only one that carries a handkerchief? I mean, it depends on what you wear in terms of like, probably. Like I have, like napkins, not napkins, tissues and stuff in my bag. I don't carry a handkerchief though, because then I have to wash it. I don't like doing bonus laundry. You can wash your elbow, take your shirt off to clean up, and find another shirt, maybe? Yeah. He gets cold easy, so 2 layers of shirts? Maybe. I guess. Most work shirts require an undershirt. Really? What's the fucking point of that? Pockets exist? That's why my bag exists, because no, pockets don't fucking exist, and that's the problem. Pockets don't exist for everyone. There is pocket inequality amongst us. Thank you. Because it's hot in the summer for people not noticing the sweat. I guess, but that still sounds gross. Sneeze into your hand, put it in your pocket. No! No! Because then it doesn't matter until you wash your hands afterwards. Now there's germs all over your hands. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Can't believe this. Pocket havers rise up. Fuck off. Generally speaking, I have a pocket, usually. I have like a front pocket if I'm wearing an overshirt, because I always... I tend to wear like men's work shirts as overshirts, like plaids and stuff. So then I have a pocket. Yeah. Remind me to never shake anyone's hand ever again. Yeah, that's why you don't fucking sneeze in your hands. It's gross. It's gross. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. I can't believe this. Oh, that's wild. Oh my god. Oh my god. You funny enough, you just sneeze? Yes. Sneezing is... there's nothing wrong with sneezing, you know? Just don't do it on top of people. Unless it's a fetish and they've specifically asked you to sneeze on them or something. I don't fucking know. I learned today that dacrophilia is a thing. Which is like someone who gets unbearably horny when they see someone cry. Weirdly enough, that is a thing. Of course it is. Literally anything you can think of is a thing. But no, this is like a condition as well. Yeah, I heard of it, and I was like, what the? Okay. Yeah, because I was listening to like a story of like it's a thing that happened, and someone was like, yeah, like there's the one person who it's so bad for her that even her own tears make her horny. And this person is like has been banned from like funerals previously because they don't they don't want it to accidentally be like awkward, because you know it's a person who gets unbearably horny when people cry and they're in a room of people crying. And their current boyfriend they got because he was crying at a bar because of a breakup. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, apparently it actually is a thing. So yeah, there's a kink for everything. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yep, it is real. You can look it up. The internet, a giant compilation to see what would turn people into the on that's weirder than 4. Yeah, you know, if you can think of it, then it exists. So, watching a sad movie is foreplay for her? Yeah, essentially. Essentially. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it exists, if you can think about it, it exists, and it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. Rule 34, if it exists. Yeah. That's essentially how it works. Morning wood. Yep. Rippin' pepperoni. I mean, there's also people who I was thinking about sneezing, but there's some people who it's not that sneezing turns them on necessarily, but I mean I'm sure there's someone who does that too. But there are also people who sneeze when they're turned on. Yeah. It's kind of like how sometimes people, there's some people when they look at the sun, they sneeze. Like if they look directly into a bright light. For some reason, the brain connects the light to the necessity to sneeze. And there's a similar thing. No, it's not that they're allergic. It's the same thing of like when you look in a bright light and some people have the brain connection that makes them sneeze. And some people have the brain connection of like when they get turned on, they sneeze. The body is weird, man. Yeah, it's a reflex action. Human bodies are wired in weird fucking ways sometimes. You have the look into light and sneeze thing, yeah. Yep. Yep. You have that light sneeze, but you only do it for the first hour when I wake up. Oh, interesting. So you're like when you're only just recently waking up, your body is wired one way and then it gets used to being alive and it's wired a different way? That's interesting. That's kind of neat. Imagine sneezing uncontrollably while doing the two. I haven't really looked into it, so I wouldn't assume it would be continuous though. Cause like, is it continuous when you look into light or is it just when you first look into the night? Oh, light, not the night. I don't know, I don't sneeze when I look at light. My assumption is that it's just the first time, right? Right? Like you look at the light and that like initial look is what triggers the sneeze? Or is it continuous? Is it continuous? Like if you keep staring at the light, do you keep sneezing? You have a ritual of sneezing several times anytime you go into sunlight like a vampire? Yep. Brains do be wired in a fucking weird ass ways. Yeah. For a short period of time, you'd always sneeze when you would drink something. Oh. Interesting. Most of the time... What? What do you mean most of the time the do? You might have to keep having the urge to sneeze? Ah. Interesting. When I go into the sun, I squint. And then I get angry because it's sunny and I want to go into the shade. That's my only reaction to light. For you, it's one sneeze and then wait for like a minute to sneeze again. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hate the feeling of needing to sneeze, but it won't just... Oh, I also hate it when there's just a sneeze. Like, it feels like it's trapped. Ugh, the worst. Imagine if you sneezed when horny, but also couldn't help getting horny when you sneezed. Oh my god, that would be terrible! If you had both? If you had a kink about sneezing, but also, like, when you were horny, you sneezed? Oh no! It would be like an inescapable circle of momentum spiraling towards your inevitable doom, question mark? Release is probably the better word, but I don't know how to feel about that one. Yeah, it's a positive feedback loop for surezies. Kind of like there's a lot of like medically, there's a lot of feedback loops like that in the human body that are just weird. For example, histamines, which like things that I mean, we all know histamines is like for allergies, dealing with allergies, right? So histamines can, if you have an overload of histamines and then you get histamine intolerance, nope, insensitivity. Yeah, closer to that one. Then it can trigger a loop of your body creating more estrogen, and then having more estrogen creates more histamines, and it also creates a positive feedback loop. There's a lot of things like that. So that one in particular is really common with, oh god, what was the condition? I don't remember. Is it POTS? No, it's not POTS. It's EDS. Ehlers-Danlos, yeah. The cells in your body are completely replaced every 7 years. Not all of them. Some of those fuckers are stuck there. It's not that you shouldn't use antihistamine. This is like a very like a specific medical sort of thing. You can use antihistamines as it is. I mean, most people though, like, you shouldn't be taking them all the time, all the days, and all the things like that. But some people get and lose allergies every 7 years. Yeah, I've had the same fucking allergies since I've been a kid, so it is what it is, you know? Flashback, it's of cells at work, Terminator steroids, yep, Yeah, oh man, bodies are weird, but really interesting, but really fucking weird, man. There's a disorder that keeps some of the perpetual horny, and also one about, yeah, there is a particular disorder that, like, you'll just randomly have the thing. But to the point where, like, it's really inconvenient and sometimes painful for the person who is dealing with it. Yeah. So, cause like, could you imagine you're just chilling, going about your day, you're at work or something, and you just like spontaneously finish? Very uncool. But there is a disorder that is like that, and sometimes that can also end up in a positive loop and is very detrimental to the person with the disorder, both male and female. Although it's probably slightly easier to hide if you have that disorder as a female. You saw it before with a lady that had it? Yeah, I think at one point there was like a documentary or something on that particular disorder. Sounds like it'd be very awkward. Yeah, I think when I watched something on it, there was a lot of people that were like, "Oh my god, I wish I had that." And then you you keep watching and you're like, "Oh my god, that sounds fucking terrible." But then some people were still like, "Oh my god, that's like the best disorder to have." Like, could you imagine going about your day and having to deal with that shit? Absolutely not. That would be so awkward. And like people would be like, "Oh, you're unprofessional," or like, "Oh my god, like this is a time and place." Like for sure people are gonna be bitches about it. Like no matter where, like no, absolutely not. So, I don't know, man. I think that there's a lot of things like that when people like don't have to deal with like whatever disorder or mental health thing or whatever. There's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I wish I had that," which I think is crazy. Why? Why? Because I've seen a lot of people online lately who are like, "Oh my god, I wish I had autism," or "I wish I had ADHD." No, you fucking don't. Like, it's cool that these things are, like, less stigmatized than they used to be, which is nice. But I think a lot of people focus on content creators who, like, talk about, you know, some of the good things that come with it rather than focusing on the bad because, you know, that's something they deal with every single day and they want to put out content that's, like, positive, right? So like a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, ADHD has hyper focus." Like that's only a very small part of it and you can't fucking pick what you're hyper focusing on, okay? And sometimes it's very detrimental to your health because you're going to be doing the thing for 14 hours and you're not going to eat and you're not going to drink and you're not going to sleep and that's bad for you. Okay? But like, yeah, there's a lot of people, yeah, or people say for OCD, right? That's the thing, is like all of these things are like, okay, the adults that you see that are talking about like making content about autism or ADHD or OCD or whatever, these are adults that have dealt with that for their entire life. So we know how to deal with it. We've built our own systems of like coping and compensation for things that occur. Some of us take medication, some of us don't take medication. A lot of us have gone to therapy. Like we've figured out how to cope with it in our day-to-day life. If you were to just randomly fucking get like ADHD, I feel like a normal adult who just would randomly just like all of a sudden here you've got ADHD or like you've got OCD. They would not be able to cope with it. And it's not necessarily because the people who have these things are like better in any way, shape, or form. It's because they don't have the coping skills and mechanisms around them to deal with the bullshit that comes along with it. There have been multiple content creators who faked having Tourette's. Yes, exactly. That was another thing that for some reason having Tourette's became like a popular thing. OCD as well for a hot second became a popular thing. Currently, ADHD is for some reason a popular thing. For a while during the panini, I think there were some people faking autism as well. Or they were like, I'm self-diagnosed, so I'm super... Which is, you know, it's fine. I'm not against self-diagnosis in the way that if you think that you have a thing, start, like, taking notes on it and, like, writing down why you think that that's a thing, and then go to your provider to be like, hey, based on these things, I think I might be this thing, you know? Like, it's not bad to be like, oh, hey, I think I might have this thing. What is bad is going, I do have this thing, I've decided I have this thing, and I'm gonna use it to say that I can do all of these other things with no consequence to my current life. Because that's what some people do, and it pisses me off. You know? Why would people pretend to have Tourette's? It was a popular thing on social media. People are doing what? Using AI to fake Down syndrome for OnlyFans girls. That's wild. What the fuck? Who decided that? Okay, well, all right. I know nothing about that. That is crazy. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Learning disabilities are another one people wish they had. Yeah, to get out of classes or have more time with stuff. Yeah. They have to learn to adapt to it because you have, yes, right? Even if it's just something like dyslexia. There's so many people who are like, oh my god, I can't spell. I have dyslexia. No, you just can't spell. That's different. That's different. I can't spell. I don't have dyslexia. Sometimes I can't speak. I don't have dyspraxia. I'm not about to like fucking be like, oh yeah, this thing. But, cause like those things can be incredibly debilitating in the educational system. Extrovert friend has dyslexia. And it is a shit show, and it took her a really long time to have to figure out like how to deal with like an academic anything while dealing with that. And she has, and that's fantastic. But like fucking don't just, oh my god, I hate people who are just like, oh yeah, like like use it as like a yeah. Wild. They harvest OnlyFans videos, convert the faces. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with people? Friend has aphasia. Yeah, and then there's also dyslexia, there's dyspraxia, there's dyscalculia, sorry. Yeah. As someone who with dyslexia, I know what it's like, right? People are doing the thing. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know. Saying like, oh my god, I can't do this thing because I've got this thing, teehee, and you don't have the thing, I'm like, whatever, fuck it. Because I feel like, yeah, dyscalculia is for numbers. Yes, exactly. So like some people who were just told that they're bad at math, it's not necessarily that they're bad at math. It's that like, yeah, the numbers don't swim for everyone. Numbers don't switch places for everyone. Numbers aren't hard to decipher for everyone. Like, most people can look at a 2 and think it's a 2. But some people can't. And the thing is I feel like most people who have dyslexia usually aren't going to be like, aha, my dyslexia, you know? They're like, ah, fuck, Jesus, again. All right. So yeah, that's always bothered me. You have aphantasia too? Yeah. You found it in university? Yeah, I didn't find out until I was well into my adulthood as well. Yeah, you thought that mind's eye was a metaphor, right? When people are like, oh, picture this. Every time someone said picture this, I thought that was like a metaphor. Like, picture this, you're swimming in the ocean and this happens. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, so like I'm in the ocean and there's a shark. And it would just be that string of words. Like, I'm not seeing anything, but I always thought that that's always how it was until I learned that aphantasia thing and that no, people can actually fucking see things, these goddamn bitches. And then someone had the gall to ask me, well, then why do you read so much? Because most people like reading because it means that they can see it in their head. So they have like a movie theater going and they can see the characters and blah, blah, blah. Which also makes sense now that I think about it as to why people were always so mad about like certain actors being cast as characters, because because they were like, this doesn't look like how I saw it in my head. And I always thought that that was like, oh, like, you know, the character description said that they had curly brown hair, or, you know, they had green eyes, and the actor has like wavy brown hair and blue eyes or something. But no, straight up, just people could see people in their head, and I was like, oh, I thought you were just talking about like, yeah, this person doesn't quite match the description. No. No. I don't know, I've always liked reading though. But it's also the reason, I think part of it, honestly, I think that might have been what got me so much into manga and manhwa, is because, like in comics originally as well, because I don't see things in my head. So like, I do like having that little bit of bonus. But in general, like, I don't know, it's like a radio play, I guess, for me. When I'm reading, I can hear character voices, right? So when it's like, oh, so-and-so says, like, we've got to run now! They're coming! Like, I can hear, like, the, like, ah, right? What is manhwa? Korean manga, essentially. Yeah, you also can't spin the apple. I don't even fucking have an apple. Yeah, I know a good handful of people with aphantasia. Yeah. So an audiobook? Yeah, essentially the way that my brain works is I have audiobooks. I have a narrator. Not everyone who has aphantasia has a narrator. Some people don't have a narrator or pictures. But yeah, I have a narrator. Yeah. Full narration all the time. Yes, exactly. Which is also part of the reason why I like to keep busy doing things, or like have things running so that I don't just have to listen to them. The voices in my head. Yeah, and then depending on who I'm around, sometimes I get different narrator voices. Like I had a coworker who kind of became my voice of reason for a hot second in my head, took over for my mom, and so whenever I was doing stupid things, I would just hear her voice, like, Pekoe? Really? Really? I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's where the voices come from people who have narrators. Yeah, your mother's your impulse control. Ooh, no. Oh dear. Have you ever listened to a VTuber or YouTuber so much that you can think in their voice? I don't think in their voice, but I do have like them as like I said, like sometimes I'll have them as like a voice of reason, or like a temptation, or like sometimes I hear like Blair giggling sometimes, like when I'm doing something, and then it's kind of like, oh, I've got an entourage, like, you know, like I'm going, and she's doing her cute little giggle, and it's like, yeah, they approve. They would approve of this. Yeah, things like that, you know. But I don't like think in other voices. I can only think in my own voice. Yeah. I can make Pekoe say anything in my mind. Oh no. The other thing is when I read tweets, if I have read a lot, or not read a lot, if I have watched a lot of their content, I can hear the tweet in their voice, which is really fun. Would the old coworker approve? Probably not. Yeah, so, like, if I read tweets that, like, Mocha, tweets, I can hear her saying the things, or like Blair, or Nori, or Tori, or some other cute VTuber girls, you know, there's certain people, like Elia, I can hear her say things, or, Yumi, things like that. Even with normal people, you can read text with the person's voice. For me, it's more, I tend not to, like, I usually will just make up a random voice for things, unless it's someone that, like, is, I listen to a lot. Yeah, Elia Stellaria. Yeah, my goose. I love Elia. She's great. She's fantastic. But yeah. So, like, voices that I'm, like, very familiar with. You always think or hear the voice of David Attenborough? Oh my gosh. For animal stuff, yeah, that makes sense. Like the particular cadence he uses in animal documentaries is really iconic, right? So I can definitely see why, like, if you're like, even if you're watching your own dog or something, like, yeah, like, and he sleeps, waiting for the time when he can have a treat. You know, it's like, it's that very like ba 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 with like the very specific like pauses and tonality of it. Yeah. You have more sympathy for people who can't build furniture or fix machines after learning that many people can't assemble and disassemble things in their head. See, that's part of the reason that I didn't realize that people could like picture and change things in their heads, because I've never really had a problem with like taking things apart or putting things together, like building things. But then I think that that's because I'm very trial and error, but also like I've worked with my hands a lot. Like I, you know, cosplay stuff. I did metal and woodworking in high school. Like I did like automotive stuff with my dad, and I grew up like doing DIY home renovations and stuff. So like I grew up learning that. So I didn't realize that other people could see things in their head, which honestly makes so much more sense as to why my dad can like figure out what wire is doing what thing. And I'm out here like, I think this is the reason I use my hands so much when I'm thinking as well, because I'm like, hey, this goes here to then to here, then to here. Because I can't see the actual path, but I can like do the movement, and it helps me understand it easier, if that makes sense. Yeah. Does anyone else give voices to their pets? Sometimes. Sometimes Chai has the voice of Nori. You've played Minecraft in your brain. Jealous. Absolutely jealous. What's your process? You don't imagine how to do stuff in your head? No. I make a list of things I know I need to do. For example, if I were to be making like a pair of pants, it would be like put out the pattern, cut the things, so like the backside to this side, like this leg to this leg. Like it would be like a very like the dot. Here are the steps. But it's not. I can't like see like, you know, you're sewing this seam and then you're flipping it this way, which is probably the reason that many times I've sewed things like inside out or backwards, and then I had to fucking seam rip the entire thing and do it again. Yeah. It's good fun. Yeah, I tend to learn through trial and error. When I'm doing hands-on stuff like that, probably just because I can't actually see the outlook, like see the outcome of what's gonna happen if I do it. Yeah. You can't help seeing the fabric pieces and thread sewing. Oh, see, I feel like that would make life so much easier if I could pattern in my head. I know like the shapes that things have. For example, I know exactly what a pant pattern looks like because it's horizontal across the top, then there's a J shape for the crotch, and then it goes straight down. And the same thing happens, not the J, but the other side is just a straight down unless it has a hip. But usually you're gonna do straight down and a V-shaped dart. You can't see me, I'm using my hands to show you all of this in the air. But it's not that I can see that that is what a basic pant pattern looks like. It's that I have this step-by-step. Like, I've made it so many times that I'm like, okay, horizontal, J, straight down on both sides. There's gonna be a V shape if it's the back for the butt. Right? It's like, it's a list of things to do rather than seeing what it's going to look like, if that makes sense. Yeah. The only time I can see what Pekoe would see if she closes her eyes would be if I would, what? Be in Zen? See, oh my god, that's the other thing! Oh my god, that's the other thing. I've tried multiple times to like meditate. I know there's other ways to do meditation, but the most common one is always like close your eyes, clear your mind, blah, 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 blah. But because I don't picture things, and it's just like like thoughts and shit, and they're like, picture a safe place, picture a cozy blah blah blah, and I'm like, picture what, bitch? So I was always like so pissed off when I would listen to people doing like meditation tracks, because they were like, oh, like picture a serene lake and there's ducks floating on the lake, and those ducks are taking away your worries. And I was always like, the ducks aren't doing anything, because all it was ducks going quack, 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 and then like peck, 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 quack. You know? Yeah, what do you mean picture? Exactly! I didn't understand. And then like afterwards, when I figured out aphantasia was a thing and people can fucking see things, I was like, oh. Okay, understandably, I can see why that style of meditation never worked for me. Even with my imagination, I can't meditate. I just end up daydreaming. Yeah, that's also a mood. Just doing duck stuff, right? Like, you want me to think about ducks taking away my worries, and I'm thinking about, like, ducks swimming around, fucking butts in the air. Because that's what ducks do, right? They, like, paddle, and then when they want to eat something, they go down and their butt goes up, and it's like a little fucking, like, cone swoopy thing. There was one point where I grew up by a duck pond. I've said before that Pabu's favorite animal is a duck. I spent a lot of time watching ducks. I know what ducks do. Ducks don't take away your anxieties. Ducks walk around and peck things and make loud noises and honk. That's what ducks do. If you tell me to think about ducks doing duck stuff, I'm immediately gonna think about Untitled Goose Game. Yeah. What do you mean, interesting choice? Well, ducks don't necessarily honk all the time. Sometimes they honk. Usually it's geese that honk. But when you have a lot of ducks and geese in the same area, sometimes the ducks can honk. Also, no, you know what? Never mind. We don't need to talk about that. Yay! Guided meditation, where it's breathing and body focus is much better than visual meditation anyway. Yeah. I mean, I'm not great at body focus either, but also I'm not great at, like, still meditation. Still meditation makes me really uncomfortable, because then I have to, like, sit there and they're like, all right, focus on your breathing. Feel your muscles release. I can't do that. I have shit body, like, existence. I don't know. I'm like, all right, people are like, okay, like, do this thing. I don't know. When I went to the gym and they were like, okay, like, you make sure your back muscles are doing the thing. And I was like, they are, aren't they? And they were like, no, you're not using them. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to use them. I don't have, like, a brain-body connection that is strong at all. Which is also probably the reason that I have random mysterious bruises. But, were you gonna talk about the fact that male ducks have a cork? Yes, that is exactly where that sentence was going, Cry. For their scoop out abilities. Yeah. Of course, you don't have a body connection, right? Thank you for understanding. But yeah, so that kind of meditation is difficult for me as well, because they're like, okay, focus on your whatever muscle and release it. Focus on this and release it. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, my whole body is tense for the reason of I can't. I can't. I wish I could. Please help. Like, it's also the reason why when I'm doing certain motions, and if I'm trying to exercise, I will almost always have my hand on the body part that I'm trying to work out so I can feel the muscle activation. I just tried to activate my thigh and I activated my butt instead. There we go. There's my thigh. Where'd it go? There it goes. Nope, that's my butt again. Nope. There it is. See, even once I get it, I can't do it over and over. That's whenever I'm working out, I have to like have like a physical. There we go. Because even if I get it once, it doesn't mean that connection is gonna keep doing the thing. Like if I'm trying to flex a certain muscle, I don't know if I've managed to actually flex it until I can feel it, even if I think that it is right. And even if I've just done it, it doesn't matter. Like there's some that are really easy. Like my calf, I can get no problem. Like butt, I can do no problem. Abs, I can do no problem because I used to do a lot of like core exercises. So those are fine. But in certain positions, like if my leg is like out or down, I can or like, yeah, if I'm sitting in a normal seated position with my feet on the floor, I can flex my thigh, like the front of my thigh, with no problem. Oh, I say, even though now, no, we're doing the back apparently. And you know, never mind. Just we can ignore that I said that. Anyway, yeah, I have a really hard time doing the thing. So telling me to like relax or focus on certain parts will actually just stress me out instead. Because I have tried that, but also, yeah, sitting still for long periods of time also is not my forte. Even currently, I am spinning in my chair. My chair is going wee, 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 back and forth. I'm not great at sitting still. I'm in fact quite terrible at sitting still, unless I'm hyper-focusing. And then when I realize that I'm doing that, then everything just hurts because I haven't moved in hours. Forgot the song, the knee is connected to the leg bone. Well, just because it's connected to the leg, I know where it is. It doesn't mean that I can make it do the thing. You know? Those are two very different things. Making something do a thing and understanding that it exists, very different. Very different. Yeah. Hi, Kurisu. Hello, hello. Yeah. Kind of also a gamer's thing, though. What, moving in your chair? Or you mean the not moving for many, many hours on end? Yeah. There's no bone labeled leg. There really isn't. Yes, you are correct. The focus part? Oh, the hyper-focus part? Well, there's a difference between focus and, like, hyper-focus, right? One is like, congratulations, you're concentrating on the thing you want to be concentrating on. And the other one is, congratulations, you've been doing the same thing for 12 hours with no actual reason to be doing it. You didn't want to do it, but you're too interested in it, and you haven't eaten, and you haven't slept, and you have, you know? Slightly different. Slightly different. And if it's not, if it sounds the same to you, then... So your average WoW raid. To be fair, I don't know very many people who are super heavily into MMOs and raiding and like scheduling and all. Like, I don't really know very many hardcore gamers that are not neurodivergent. They don't necessarily have a correlation, but I don't know about you, but I don't know a ton of hardcore MMO gamers who are quote unquote normal. Hi Joe, hello hello. Hi. I used to hardcore raid. It's okay, I made those jokes too. I also used to hardcore raid, and I do not consider myself normal. That's not a surprise, right? That's the thing, is like when you use that as like a, oh yeah, gamers also do the focus thing. That's not because they're gamers. It's more that they're gamers in that way because of how they are. You know, it's they're not two separate things. Yeah. Hello, hey hi, ex-hardcore raiders unite, yeah. We're out here doing, we're diverging together, right? Like, I'm sorry, but if you can spend that many hours or put that much effort into something like that, that's not a super common thing. You once tanked the boss at MC but fell asleep, managed to hold aggro through sheer muscle memory. Yeah. That sounds about right, honestly. I don't doubt that. At all. Never really realized I was neurotypical before watching Vtubers. Nice. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of, I mean, especially it depends on like where you live in the world as well, because there's you know a lot more like North America. Mental health things are way less stigmatized than they used to be. That's not to say that there's not stigma surrounding them, especially when it comes to older generations. But in terms of like millennials and downward, it's a lot more common to be very open and accepting of any like mental health issues or divergences or anything like that. Whereas I know that in a lot of Asia, that's still not really a thing. And a lot of it's more like it's an ongoing thing as opposed to, you know, something that everyone is already aware of in a lot of places. So yeah. Well, there is eventually a game to play, but I also yap a lot first. That's kind of just what we do here. We do lots of yapping, and then we do gameplay. Your aunt and uncle-in-law met on EverQuest? Oh, I love that. That's so cute. That's so fun. I think actually... Oh, I don't know if married friend met on WoW, but I know they both used to be WoW raiders. I know they used to both be really into WoW. I think that's how they bonded. I don't think that's how they met. I still think that they met through one of them had a roommate that was friends with the other one, but they bonded over the fact that they were both hardcore gamers. Yeah. Yeah. There's usually yapping for about half hour or so. No, it's very, very rare that we go anywhere under an hour. I think the average at this point is somewhere between like 1 to 2 hours, somewhere in there. I want to say like probably like an hour and a half is probably our average right now. Would meeting be a game be I feel like that's an organic meeting because you're both doing a hobby and like no one's introduced you and there's like you're not on there specifically to date unless you are, and that's kind of weird. I feel like that counts as an organic meeting. You know? Yeah. What makes someone a hardcore gamer? I mean, I feel like the definition varies between person to person, right? Like, I personally tend to think of it as like a time-based thing. If you're playing a lot of games, like if you play like hours and hours of games most days, I would consider you a hardcore gamer no matter what kind of game you're playing. But then some people base it on the exact, like the type of game you're playing or like the difficulty of the action that you're doing in the game. So like if you're just playing WoW for funsies versus if you're like end game raiding, same thing with Final Fantasy Online, right? Like are you doing the end game like hard content, or are you just like blah 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 blah, blah through the storyline for funsies? I think a lot, like people have a lot of different opinions. I personally am like, okay, if you're spending like 3+ hours playing video games every day, I would consider you a hardcore gamer because you're spending the majority of your free time playing video games, right? But yeah. That implies she could name one of her other friends single friend. No, that's me, Waverly. That's my position in the friend group. You always talk long enough that I have to go to bed like half an hour after you start playing. Oops. Sorry. We shall not speak of the numbers on Pokemon games. Yeah, exactly. The shoutout was pro versus casual. I mean, pro gamer versus casual, like, pro gamer is its own completely separate thing. I would consider someone a pro gamer if they do it for money, right? Even if it was just like you've won like local tournaments, I would consider you a pro gamer because now you've done it professionally, right? You've done something and you've gotten money out of it. But I would say like, yeah, like a hardcore gamer is different, you know? Yapping, blah, blah, blah. Too many sweats, yeah. The moment you consume third-party content that isn't the game itself, like you watch YouTube videos or read reviews, I mean, I guess. But even people who play just a little bit of a game will sometimes look stuff up. Especially, I feel like like people who do things casually will look up like guides and stuff because they don't want to spend as long trying to figure out problems or like figure out where to go, you know? Whereas I feel like someone who's more invested in the game is less likely to look up a walkthrough, for example, because they want to figure out all the things on their own. So like, I would say the complete opposite for that. Now, if it's a guide for an MMO and you're looking, for example, how to have the most min-max build and the exact things that you need to get and the exact like way to do something in the like that, I would say yes. Okay, yeah, you're in the like you're not in casual gaming anymore, right? But like if you're playing a one-player game and you're looking stuff up, I would in fact consider that more casual because you're less wanting to put time and effort into the game itself. If that does that make sense? Again, these are all my own very biased opinions. I think that, yeah, like everyone has their own idea of what those could mean, right? Hardcore gamers optimize the fun out of game. Not necessarily. I feel like in terms of like online gameplay, that is very much true a lot of the time. But that's not necessarily the case for other things. Because I wouldn't just say that, like for example, I would say that Maeve playing a lot of I don't know who that is. I would say that Tori playing a lot of like Souls-like games, she would be considered by a lot of people to be like a harder core gamer because of the type of game she plays. Right? As opposed to me, who plays like indie puzzle, Pokemon, like silly little bullshit games, right? But I think overall, I wouldn't say that one of us is necessarily a more hardcore gamer than the other. Because yeah, her style of game, for sure is way more difficult than the style that I tend to play. But I spend a lot more time playing video games than she does. Do those things cancel each other out? No. I think that they're just different definitions of what people look at in terms of like what they consider someone who is a hardcore gamer, right? So like I tend to put it in as like time. Whereas other people will tend to put it in as, yeah, like looking things up, or the style of game, or the amount of swearing that game puts you into, like what kind of fits it puts you into. Yeah, I just feel like I'm just lazy. Time's the easiest way. It's straight across the board. That's why I have that particular conclusion, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, look, it's hard, okay? There do only be one brain cell, alright? I'm doing my best. Looking up stuff takes the fun out of the game. There's some games where I look stuff up, but it won't be for like plotline reasons or anything. I think that makes it more casual because you're not wanting to put the time and effort in. Yeah. It also depends if I like or love the game enough to get all the trophies or... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You feel like it depends on how the person treats the game? Are they treating it as a fun way to spend a few hours? Are they making schedules and marking dates? I mean, different games, though, put different things in. Because, like, a lot of people would consider Dark Souls-type games to be, like, you know, that makes you a hardcore gamer if you're playing that kind of game. Those aren't the type of games that you're going to be making schedules and marking dates for, right? Making schedules and marking dates is a very MMO, like, raid-type thing. As opposed to, like, a one-player game. But I don't think that only people who play online games could be, like, I don't think that only people who are playing those, like, competitive style games should be considered as hardcore gamers, right? Yeah. I don't know. Again, I think everyone has their own personal definition, so, Dark Souls are, for casuals, it's not that hard. That's not what a lot of people think, though, you know? I think that they're just their own genre of game. Right? The people who are good at them get really good at them, and they enjoy playing them, and that's fine. But it's kind of the same as, like, there's people who professionally play Pokemon, right? Heck, in, like, tournaments, people min-maxing and, like, IVs and hatching specific eggs and doing all this shit. But then there's also people who, like, play Pokemon really casually and are just, like, going through the storyline and, like, don't care if their team is, like, min-maxed or, like, they have all the right like meta character, like all the meta Pokemon on their team, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's different people have different ideas as to what it means, and that's okay. I think that's what makes it interesting, because everyone has different things that they like about gaming, or different priorities when it comes to it. I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. Yeah. You play Pokemon with competition in mind. See? And I play Pokemon with, like, fun in mind. Unless it's a new Pokemon game that's come out and it has PvP, and then I play the game with fun in mind, and then I min-max my team so I can stomp some people for, like, a couple of months. So it's both casual and hardcore. But like when I'm playing Pokemon like the current game, I'm playing it very casually. Very casually. I'm like, all right, the only moves I want are attack moves. I'm not gonna keep anything that powers me up. I'm not gonna keep anything that's like CC. Don't care. I don't care about their IVs. Don't care about the EVs. Don't care about shit. We're just playing for funsies. Yeah. I can't play it because my OCD makes me become obsessed over natures and EVs. Yeah, so that tends to be how I get by the end of the game, because I know that it's becoming my time to jump into the like whatever PvP area that there is. But you know, still fun. I quite enjoy Pokemon games in general. On that note, we should open the game. We should care about the game. Ha 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 ha. No, different type of EV. EV, not EV. Right, EV, not EV. Difference. There's a difference. Alright, you'll restart the game until you get a good starter? Yeah, I've done that before. This one. Oh my god, the game is here. Wait, why does the window look like this? Ah, that's not the button I wanted. Alright. Game in our Yap stream? It's not a Yap stream! It's a game stream. I think like there is fine, right? Probably. No, we're not back to 2413. Thank you very much. It's a normal sized screen. A normal sized screen. Okay. Haha. More black on the right. Well, yeah, now it's to the normal screen size. So it's different than was previously. Because this is its own shape. I mean, technically I could make it bigger. Like, we can do this and have chat be over the game slightly. Like that. Better? Better. Wait, how do I walk? Why am I not walking? Ah, there. Okay. Here, I'll show you the Pokemons. We have Pokemon! I got them all to level 55 and over, so some are... But they're all between 55 and 65. I killed many Blissies. Many Blissies. And so now, we have to go murder the man who is in charge of the evil team. Yeah, we're running a gym. We're the gym leader of this town, and currently the boss of the bad guys has told us that they're angry. How long did that take? Like 45 minutes? Maybe a little bit longer. Still don't know why Decidueye is only Decidueye, because I didn't know that there wasn't a name changer in this version, because we started playing the demo of the updated version, which has a name changer right in that city that we have. And because we started on that one, I didn't realize that this version would not have that. I did not realize. Whee! Ah! Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, oh my god! Fuck off, Geodude! 61 Geodude. Go away. Thanks for the free imprisonment. Jello Noel, thank you for the 5 gifted subs on... Thanks for the free imprisonment. I was gonna say YouTube, but the opposite one. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thanks for the free imprisonment. We need to go down here. Turn! Thanks for the free imprisonment. Oh, no, no, not you! No! Oh, I don't want to battle anyone. If you hurt my Pokemon, they're gonna hurt my Pokemon. I'm gonna... Oh, man. Terrible, terrible. It's fine. They don't do a ton of damage anymore. No! Stop using potions! Just die. I need to go murder your boss. Oh, is it really? Shows how much I know about Twitch. I didn't know that that was a thing. Krokorok. Yes, we're gonna switch to Decidueye. Embargo, yeah. Krokorok. My attack fell. That's fine. I'm just gonna use Razor Leaf. Hi, hello, hello. Scraggy. Oh wait, I should have changed. Oh well. Hi, welcome Icicles. Welcome on in. We're doing some murder today, and by murder I specifically mean I am trying really hard to beat the bad guys leader, because last time we played they murdered me instead, and I don't want to be murdered. I want to murder them. So hopefully I've leveled up all of my Pokemon enough that we can do that, because we want to be the #1 gym leader in the area. Yes. But hello, I hope you had a good stream. I hope you're having a good day. For those of you who came in with I and the raid, boo hayo. Hello, my name is Pekoe, your one and only super cool ghostly raccoon. Yes, we are playing Pokemon This Gym of Mine today. And, you know, crying slightly because I swear to God, if we don't murder this man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just end stream. What type is this man? I feel like he's like steel and dark or something. I don't fucking know. Hydro Pump for you. Ha! Whirlpool. Ground Steel for this one in particular, because this one is he's a type specifically from this fan game. Normal one is just Steel. Haha! I can use potions too! No, what do you mean you're no longer disabled? Be disabled to— No! Stop using hyper potions! Stop it! I'm gonna run into PP! Die! Oh, thank God. Okay, I think that's the first time we've killed that man. I think we've almost killed that man before, but I don't think we've ever actually killed that man. Huh. How's my like or love for Mario games? I enjoy them. I've not played one in a hot second, though. I played a lot as a kid. Back when there weren't nearly as many games around. No, stop it, stop it, stop it! Ah! I'm out of... I'm out of hydro pump. I'm out of hydro pump! Fuck you! What if we just Destiny Bond for the rest of this? There we go! Fuck you in particular, Tyranitar. If you're gonna take out Torko, you gotta deal with the consequences. Go, Bay! A fusion of Pokemon and Mario? I have seen a couple of people recommend that, but I don't know really anything about it. Ooh, super effective, you say? Oh, no! What the fuck? That was rude. That's okay. Blair got revenge for my boobies. Blair got revenge for the boobies. It's fine. Haha, fuck you! Justice for Torko and Bay, right? Plays like an old Pokemon game where the Pokemon are all Mario enemies or bad guys. Oh my god. Ooh, a Hydreigon. Not very effective. Fuck you. Confuse Ray. No, oh my god. No, you're supposed to be confused. Yeah, dude likes dark dragons. Dragon Balls, fuck off. Let's put wife out. Before you ask, wife's name is also because I thought that there was a name changer. Yay, bitch. Ba 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 ba. Salamence. No. We love wife? Haha! Wife? We'll take you all out. Mwahaha! Yeah! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! It's my town. That's it. Victory is yours. A man of my word. What? Want an award or something? Too bad. Get out. You were elevated to Gym Leader Rank 4! Hooray! Yep, it was easy because I made sure that we were over-leveled because fuck that man in particular. You check the mailbox, ... nothing. Yeah, I guess... Wait, how much money do we have? 2,000. 20,000. Very different than 2,000. Add an extra 0. Can we get another building? Get another building? Nope, this is a mall. Over leveled would be level 80? Well, we still murdered them very quickly. Museum. Factory. Museum? Actually, let's do one more. Yeah. Just gonna have a whole bunch of museums. Too bad we ain't getting 3 hours of Blissey farming. No one wants that. No one wants to watch me just fucking hit A 12 million times to murder some Blizzies. What happened to City Hall? I don't know. The mayor's seems to be kind of generally useless, honestly. I'm not really certain what's going on there, but it's certainly something. Boo. They won't let me in. Oh yeah, these guys are gonna go to business unless I give them potions. Sure, here's a super potion. No, not a hyper potion. Those are expensive. Fuck you. I don't know, maybe we get tax revenue. Let's fight some people. I wonder what level that they're gonna have Pokemon now that the gym is a higher level. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. The Pokemon outside in the wild were level like 60 something. So I thought, and that was at rank 3. So I was thinking that for rank 4, the people were gonna show up with like level like 60 Pokemon. But instead, we have these fuckers. I'm packing better than ever. I feel like you're about to get stomped. Ah, yes, your level 36 bird. Great. I love your level 36 bird. Right? The wild Pokemon are level 60 and they're just like wandering around with level not even 40. Yeah, I'll switch here. Let's switch to Bay. The only other ghost starter besides my owl? I don't know what else is not. I don't know. Oh, Nightshade. Shadow Ball. It's not emotional abuse. They're the ones who have decided to come challenge me. That's not my problem. Send in Frostlass? No. Shadow Ball. Ooh, good reputation gain. For why? Suddenly you feel sorry for why? It's her fault. She came all the way out here. I wasn't doing anything. You know what would be an interesting run? Fairies. Because I don't think that there's very many fairy types. I feel like... Because there's... Oh, wait. Why is... Okay, suddenly a level 70 Tyranitar. Oh, is this the one that only knows Thrash? Yeah. Never mind. I was like, wow, finally a level 70 Tyranitar. Nope, it's that guy who was standing outside the cave. He knows nothing of use. Nothing of use. But yeah, there's only that one little area to catch fairy type Pokemon. It's no fucking PP! Click, 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 click. Just die! He's very good at one certain thing, but only one certain thing. Yeah, and then the problem is he's at a ghost gym with the one certain thing that cannot, in fact, hurt ghost-type Pokemon. I mean, technically the challengers do... My guy, you've already come in today. I'm pretty sure you're not able to come back. Did you, like, pretend you were someone else? Because you can fight again in a gym. But twice in one day when you haven't leveled your Pokemon or anything seems kind of like you hate your Pokemon. Not gonna lie. This kind of seems like abuse. They got multiple IDs? Yeah, maybe. Because, like, if you didn't win the first time, why do you think you're gonna win this time? You know? Slaps on fake mustache. But, like, why would you think that the outcome would be any different? Why do you think the outcome would be any different? Yeah, still not enough, because literally you've already been here today. What did you think was gonna happen? With the power of friendship, no. Better get ready. It's the end of the day. We already beat everyone. What do you mean good luck out there? I think they've forgotten. Ooh! The quest will take the rest of the day. You won't be able to do anything after the quest. Yes. We have a quest. Thank you again. I'm glad you could spare some time to talk to me. I need you to do something for me. It's simple. Can you get me an item? An icy rock in particular. They can be found in the Cold Steel Cavern over by the Craggy Pass. In the Icebound Pit in particular. I do it, but I don't have any Pokemon of my own. Please do this for me. Why the fuck do you need this rock, then? Well, at least they brought us out here. Oh, God, I love Mawile. Mawile is such a cool Pokemon. This is not the time for you, though. But you see, look. All of the heckin' wild Pokemon out here with high-ass levels. For why? Ooh, at Niagara Falls. I hope you're having a good time, Wumpy. Hope you're having a good time. Yes, 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 yes. See ya, Aaron. It's a good item for wife. You should get too. Repel. That's what I want. Why? I don't want to. See, the trainers in the wild are even better than the ones that come to the gym. Wild. Why are you using full restore on your Lurgar? Stop it. Stop it! No, I won't switch Pokemon. I'll kill your Doublade with my ball. Haha! Blah. Bug. Bug versus bird. Go! Bird. No. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I was really worried that bird was gonna kill itself there. Does this man turn? Yes. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Ah, yes. Wait, I was supposed to say yes. I was supposed to say yes to more repel. Damn it. Yes, more repel. Icy rock. Here you go, it's a rock. I have a niece. Ooh. Oh, she wants to be an ice type gym leader. Wait, that's so cute. Aww. Aww. His niece is becoming an ice type gym leader in another city. Ooh, something's happening outside. Champion Garrison. Oh, I'm here to see the new gym leader, that's all. The champion? Just wanted to tell you that today is the champion review. You know what this means, right? Basically, you and I are gonna battle right here, right now. Normally, this would take place in the gym, but you seem to have quite a few fans. So I've decided to make this a public event. What do you think? Let's give them a show. I feel like that's dangerous to do in the middle of a city. Especially if you've got big Pokemon. Okay, just a sudden battle. Great, love that. My assumption is that that is a metal and fire, so it's not gonna do well against Torko. No, fuck you and your hyper potions! He's got a cape, he must be cool. I'm pretty sure he's like the champion of the Elite Four sort of idea. Yeah, gyms are specifically because you don't want to cause damage. Also, most gyms in the Pokemon series, don't they have like a stand area where people can watch? They kind of fucked that up, huh? Whoop. Send in Cherim. Yes. Let's send in Wife. Frost Breath. Paw. Play rough. Here you go. Here's some fun. Motherfuckers and their goddamn potions. I swear to God. You're gonna burn, Cherry. I think Brock did have... Didn't Brock have a viewing stand? Because Misty... On the series, yeah. I thought Brock did have an area where people... Not like a big one, but I swear to God that there was a stand of some sort. Ooh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Who's coming in? Well, Bay goes in. Ooh, I'll be sharp. Ah! I thought that you guys would win that, I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Bay just doing your best. Oh, come on. Fuck you and your full restore. We're gonna Paris song you. Torko's burned, so Torko will probably die anyway, but fuck it. Hydro Pump! Oh, never mind. Go, Wife! The Frost Breath. No, stop getting punched! Well... that happened. I feel like that was a bad idea. I feel like flying is terrible against steel, but that's fine. Ah! No! No! I don't want to be a loser! Wait, did we just go from rank 3 to rank 5 in like 2 days? Well. I should have revived someone there, but I didn't wanna. Oh look, a free heart scale. Why? I'm Liz. Sure, why not? Join our... Call me X. I wish to join... Sure, fucking why not? Pokegear! Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Pekoe! Ooh, lots of money. We've got lots of money. Let's go buy more houses. And by that, I specifically mean museums. Oops, did I just use another repel accidentally? I feel like I did. Oh well. Oh, raw. Hi. Hello. I need to buy... I want to buy a factory. And a museum. Thank you. Bow, 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 bow. Yes. Yes, museum. And then, what layer were the factories allowed to be? Was it only down here that the factories were allowed to be? Yes. Was that it? So we got 2 factories, I think. 3 museums? Yeah. Are Pokemon healed? Yes. Let's put... Alright. Bay is gonna be our starter Pokemon for the gym today. I wonder what level they are now. Because now the gym's an even higher rank. Oh, okay. Well... they went up some. No, I don't want to... Oh, no. I didn't want you to die. I wanted to level you up. I wanted to level you guys up. Why are you boning so much? Wild. This man out here boning everything for no fucking reason. Yeah, no more boning for you. You're disabled. Wait, what do you mean my attack missed? Shadow Ball. Take my... No! Fuck you, Hyper Potion. What do you mean you're no longer disabled? Stop. Doublade. No. Shadow Ball. No sneak attack. Death. Death comes. Heracross. Shadow Ball. Shadow Clone no Jutsu. Go, Blair. Shadow Ball. Death by balls. You've got nothing to say to me? That's nice. Alright, you can do it this time, Bae. I believe. Shadow Ball. Again, hit him with another ball. He's a ball, you're a ball, everyone's a ball. Nice. Crobat. Again, hit him with a ball. No. Go base! Easy, easy, easy. Look, you guys are doing the murder. Look at you go. This is so exciting. You soloed. You soloed. This is so exciting. Na 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 na. I'm here to school you. Are you sure about that? Glalie is such a weird looking fucking Pokemon, man. He's got these big weird teeth and the big weird eyes and then the holes in his body. I don't like. Lantern. Yes. Switch. Bird. No, he's not just a little guy. He's a gigantic, terrifying being who sets off my tryptophobia. Ooh. Spirit Chuckle. No, not my bird. Spirit Chuckle. Yeah, I think it should have been a dark and ice because it looks like a giant icy skull of death, you know? Or a volleyball. Ah, a child. Oh, gotta use Dark Pulse because my ghost attacks won't do shit on you. But you'll still die. Oh, bae. Oh. Yeah, I know, he's huge. That's why I said he's not just a little guy. He's a fucking gigantic, terrifying monstrosity. I don't like him. Scary as fuck. ally to wife. Stop using X attack when you're about to die. If you're under half health from one attack, that's not the time to use a boosting item. My training. Yeah, break room time. Do you guys not say anything cool? Also, where are the new gym trainers? There's nothing in the trash can. Crazy. How's your niece? How is she doing? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say yes. I said no. Can I do it again? Yes. Let me join. Respect me. Whee! Huh? I don't sing in Caddish. That's crazy. That's insane. Just a little raccoon. Oh, wow, that person actually says something now. Wow, everyone loves me. Wow, everyone loves me. Hi. Has gotten better. They love me. I'm more than just better. Oh, except that person. That person apparently still hates me. For why? I don't know. Hi, do you love me? No. Hi. Hello, Mr. Mayor. That's all? That's all they say? How much money do we have? We have so much money. We have so much money. Go buy more houses. And by that I mean more museums. We're just gonna be a town of museums. That's all we're gonna have. Just 100 million museums. Wait. Yeah. 5 museums. 6 museums, even. What is each museum about? I don't know. I've just decided we want museums. I don't think you can even go into them. They just exist. Why so many museums? I don't fucking know. I like museums. One of my majors was history. It feels like it should work out properly, you know? Hi, Ghostwalker. Whee! Why is there nothing here? That feels weird. That feels weird. Yeah, museum. Yeah. Museum. Museum. Do we have more? Museum! Oh, this is so exciting. We have so many museums. Hi. There's a ghost woman seen roaming around at night. I don't know if it's real or not, but my little sister can't seem to sleep because of it. It's me. I'm the ghost woman. Okay, so we're all out of museums to put down. So yes, we'll do the quest. Yes. Huh? Why were we just randomly... Oh. Oh, she's training in the middle... Oh, she's training her Frostlass at night. I see how it is. Like, Come out because it's peaceful. I'm sorry if I scared some people. I didn't mean to. Alright, well, we just accidentally ruined her night. I don't go to museums to learn about the youth. Crazy. Yeah, she's a Yukiona. Do I have any more money? Did I just magically get money overnight? I got so much money. Hello. I would like 2 more museums. And 3 factories. And 2 more museums. Do I know where I can put them? No. But I'm gonna get them anyway, just in case. Okay, let's go put the factory by the factory. Yes. I'm trapped. Yes. No, not the museum. The factory. Yes. Hello. Museum. Okay, I think we're all done here. So now we just have to build in here. Right? I'm sure that there's other places I can put buildings. Yes. Yes. Oh, wait, I can't put museums here? Boo. I can only put normal houses here? Boo. Boo! I want more. I don't want normal houses. Oh, I don't have any more money for normal houses. Oh. Hi, Mel. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in, Melon, Minty, and Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Melon attack. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome on in. My name is Pekoe, your one and only super cool ghostly raccoon. It's nice to meet you. Hello, hello. I hope you're having fun. My assumption is that Mel was doing art or yapping. Maybe Monster Hunter. I saw her go live, but I was already live, so I was doing the thing. Hi, Pat. Hello, hello, Juicy Box. And Jello Noel, thank you for the gifted sub to Mel. I appreciate it. Thanks for the free and thank you for the gifted subs as well. Welcome, welcome on in. If you did get hit by one of those, please make sure to thank our lovely Jello Noel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy the emotes. Maybe soon we'll have more. Who knows? Who knows? You could go for some melon at the moment.
Thanks for the free imprisonment.
I also want melon. But I'll have melon this weekend. It's fine. But hello, welcome, welcome on in. We're playing a Pokemon fan game today called This Gym of Ours. First time you've called me Pat in a while. Yeah, it was my mistake. I read the front of your name instead of the back. Yeah. Ooh, Honeydew? I love Honeydew. To be fair, I'm a little bit biased because my mom, that was actually my nickname as a kid. My mom would call me Honeydew. Yeah. Oh, I hope your eyes don't. Oh, having your eyes hurt is the worst. I mean, do you have eye drops or something you can put in? Oh my god, yeah, big. I don't know why Jello Noel likes to use points to make that particular emote gigantic. Why? Right? Cute, right? All of my nicknames from my parents were fruit related. For example, when I was baby, I was a kiwi. They almost named me Kiwi actually, but my dad wouldn't let my mom call me Kiwi. because she was ESL. But I was the size of a kiwi, and they're fluffy and cute, so yeah. And then yeah, my nickname was Honeydew. My brother's was Little Hardhead. Oh, so Teehee. Your parents nicknamed you Princess Poot Poot. Oh my god, that's what. Like when you were a baby, or when you, because like when I was a baby I was Kiwi, but when I was like elementary school it was Honeydew. So like, was this like when you were a baby you were Princess Poot Poot, or like would they call you that when your friends were around? Because I feel like as a child, like as a baby in elementary, I was Gremlin. Okay, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, because as a baby, that's cute, you know. But as not a baby, it's vaguely terrifying. Could you imagine your friends come over for like snacks after elementary school, and your mom's just like, Princess Poot Poot, I've got cheese and crackers for you and your friends. That's gonna be bullying, right? Oh my gosh. My niece was nicknamed Stinky Bum. Oh my god. Please, again, please not in front of other people. That's wild. There's certain nicknames where like, it's like, please, yeah, those are not nicknames that you use in front of other people. Your nickname was Rabbit? Oh, that's cute. Did you like veggies or something? Nickname is Baby Girl. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, I feel like that one is one of those ones that like, it's fine as a baby, but it's also fine as a child. But when you're a teenager, that shit's probably very embarrassing, you know? Didn't bring people to your house, not gonna lie. Mood. Alright, I'm gonna get back to murdering people because they won't let me put any more museums in! I don't want to buy more houses, I want to buy museums. I want to be the #1 museum person in the world. Wait, I wonder if can I go in the inn now? Will they let me in the inn now? Your name's Saurus Rex? Oh, that's cute too. Welcome to the Umbrella Inn. Oh yeah. I forgot you had lockets. Only get I can be a guest if I want to. Stupid. Sure, take this rare candy. I don't fucking need it for anything. I can murder blissies if I want levels. Just stay quiet count as a nickname? No. Although, to be honest, I also get... I very often get told to shut up. Or it's just like a shh. Or a look. I'm very used to certain looks. See ya, pythons. Have a good one. Get some good rest. Or some snacks. Snacks. I realized that after stream, I'm gonna have to leave my house. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Because I only have a very small amount of toilet paper left. Really fucking annoying. Forgot to buy some while I was out earlier today. Boo. No, my Gengar! The boo base. Go, wife. Want me to bring you to... No, I need it before I see you. I have enough toilet paper left for one more pee. That's it. Just, there's only enough for one more pee. I gotta go get more toilet paper. What do you mean, bro? I meant to get it and then I forgot. Just don't pee. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. Why did he go first? That was stupid. Get a bidet? Scary. Hay is a replacement. I would have the itchiest butt in the entire world. That sounds terrible. Oh, yeah, sucks more if there. Yeah, if someone leaves an empty. Oh, an empty roll would be terrible. I live alone, though, so I don't need to worry about that. But it also means that when I'm out of toilet paper, I have to go get it myself, because I live alone. Throw some toilet paper on throne. That's not gonna get here. That's not how throne where I'm not talking to the neighbor, especially not in the middle of the night. For me, it's not the middle of the night. It's only 10:30, but definitely for other people, it's gonna be near the middle of the night. You know, you know? Who left me without toilet paper? Oh yeah, it was me. Yeah, exactly. The only option of people to have used all of my toilet paper is me. Well, sometimes the bunnies, but they don't generally get into that area of the house. Ooh, I forgot that that man existed. Woo, Roxanne! You can do it, babe. Murder him. Conkeldurr is such a weird-looking Pokemon. It's like they just decided to do the weirdest bits of fighting, like a bodybuilder fighting type. Too veiny for comfort? Yeah, exactly! Why did you make him so veiny? He doesn't need that. For why? Shadow Punch. Shadow Ball. No, stop. No protect. There is no protection from my balls. Yeah, that's right. Take it. Lantern? Yes, because Lantern sucks. There's no megas in this game because it's a fan game. There's like a very specific selection, and then there's some like this guy who have like quote-unquote regional variants for the game. Colossal. Yes, I need to switch. We'll go to Torko. Might be in the new one when it's done. Yeah, exactly. There is they're making a like a redo of this game. It's a demo right now, and they did update a lot of stuff, and it runs really nicely. So maybe when they're done with the demo, maybe someday I'll play it again. There's also a name changer in the new demo for this. I wish there was a... Yeah, they only went to, rank 3? Yeah. Stop using potions! Ha! I have the stronger balls! Your ball fainted. Choose a Pokemon. No! Bay is gonna kill them all. You can do it! No, no, no. No, no. Fuck. Oops! It's okay. We'll heal you and you'll be back to fighting stance in no time. La 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 la. Uh-oh. Why am I paralyzed? I don't want to be paralyzed. Don't discharge on me. Hex. No, full heal. I'm letting you faint because you need more sleep. You need more sleep, and so I'm just helping, you know? Just have to do my part. Ha ha ha. That's how it works, right? Pretty sure that's how it works. Alright, Blair. Murder the Magneton. And by that I mean use Hex because he's burnt. Shirley? Yeah, exactly, right? Ba 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 ba. Time to close up the gym. Go to the break room? Yes. Hi, do you have any quests for me? None of you have anything important to say, huh? Yeah, I guess I'll join in the training. What does that do? Ooh, a letter! Meet me in the gym. Tell nobody. Sorry for the abrupt meeting. There's something I need to talk to you about. It's of the utmost importance, and I wanted to keep prying eyes away. First of all, I need to see just what kind of gym leader you are. No, I'm not ready. Who the fuck are you? This man just broke into my house and then broke into my gym and has decided that they're fighting me in the middle of the night. Ugh. Uh-oh. Wigglytuff is no longer disabled. Oh, disabled again. Ha! Ah! 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 Murdered by Bay. Why do you have all normal types? Eh. I swear everything in this game is like anti-ghost typing. Like the whole bad guy team is dark types, and there's so many hangy outy normal types, which is at the beginning they can't hit you either, so it's nice and easy. But afterwards, it's annoying because you can't hit them with ghost moves. And send wife it. Normal's the bane of ghosts. It's annoying. It's like the bad guys murder me because I'm weak. I'm weak against what they have. The normal is annoying because I can't hit them. Thankfully, I've like diversified my moveset, so I can now, but... First breath! Oh, that didn't do much at all. No, no, no! I almost just used Hex on the EV. The type disadvantage when you pick at the start? Really? They're not always dark? I feel like they'd always be dark. Because usually the bad guy team just has like a set. Like there's usually like a very specific set. I mean, we can check again. It would be interesting to see. About to send in Furret. Yes. We switch to Decidui. Go, bird. Murder it, bird. Raise relief. No, no punching my bird. Stupid. Staraptor. I'm gonna die to this bird because it's a birdier bird than I, and I am for some reason weak to birds. Yeah. Go, Pointy! Iron Head. Ha ha ha! I don't care if I'm half grass, it doesn't make sense that I'm a bird type that is allergic to bird types. Ooh. What are you doing here? You better have a good reason or else. I came to warn Pekoe. About what? That you were after the position again and you want it back? Ooh, is this the old gym leader? Is that it, Jason? Like we'd have you back after what you've... What's this? A letter? Just read it. If you have anything, if you do anything else during your reign, there will be consequences starting with those closest to you. Go to the police, we'll find out. Test us if you'd like. You won't like the results. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I didn't want to risk them hearing. You'd better be sorry. This whole time the city thought you abandoned them. Did you even think at all? I understand that I was an idiot. I just wish I realized it sooner. And now I'm doing what I can to rectify it. Pekoe, this gym is in your hands. I have all the reason in the world to believe that the people who sent me this will be after you next. When that happens, do what I was too foolish to do. For the city, your gym trainers, and everyone who calls this place home. Jason, you're not gonna leave again, are you? Please, let me tell the town about the letter. Let me clear your... Sandy, I'm sorry, but you can't. If they catch wind of it, they may come after you. And I don't want that to happen. You put your faith in Pekoe, right? Well, so am I. I know they'll do it right. They have been so far. Ooh. You don't feel like opening the gym today. Level 6. Ooh. Ooh, more heart scales. Sure. Yeah, come to the gym. Why the fuck not? Didn't get any money today. Okay, well, heart scales were for you, right? Which Pokemon needs tutoring? My dead bird. Ooh, fire. Phantom Force. Ooh. Leaf Storm. Ooh. U-turn. Spite. Tackle. Growl. Leafage. Astonish. Peck. Pluck. I don't know. Let's do this one. Poof! Yay! I should buy more healing items. Do you have any, like, max revives or anything? No, just normal revives. Okay. Oh, I have 6! Why am I not using those? Super repel. Oh, max repel. As many as I can. Thank you very much. Nope, that's all. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to make my bird not dead. I didn't have that many max revives. I just had that many normal revives. And just because revives don't make you not faint, they bring you back so you can faint again. Right? I'm showing you kindness. I'm showing you kindness. Alright, am I gonna get a letter now from people who don't like me? No. Alright, we gotta fight more gym battles. Oh. First of all, the mayor wanted me to tell you congratulations. You ranked up again. What the fuck? Also, you got something. Sandy handed you a letter? We commend you, Pekoe. You're a better gym leader than we thought. However, we must go from commending you to condemning you. We demand that you cease all actions as gym leader this instant, or there will be consequences, starting with your gym trainers. Any mention of this to the police will be noticed and dealt with when we are able. We know you will make the right choice, like the last gym leader. That's right. We know about you conversing with the previous gym leader, Jason. However, we are not worried about him. We know you'll make the right choice, Pekoe. Well, yes, I will make the right choice, and that choice is... yeah. Decide to warn the gym leaders and call the police. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with these people. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait. That was the whole day? Fuck you. We're calling with the letter. Gonna be honest, there was nothing we could get off of it. There's no sign of getting anything down the line. We advise caution. Everyone's on high alert. Okay, cool. Are we gonna get kidnapped again? I swear to God, if we get kidnapped again. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, what level are they now? Wait, my grade went up. Why are you still level 43? That doesn't make any sense. Why are you still level 43? Well, yeah, Pokemon games have a child as the protagonist, and that's why a lot of fan games don't have a child as a protagonist. For example, this game, you're an adult, you're a gym leader. There's horror fan games. Honestly, I want to play one of those. Then maybe the next Pokemon fan game that we play. Is there a possibility of this being a hoax by the previous gym leader? Maybe. You just get weighted access to new trainers. Oh, okay. Pokemon but spoopy. Yeah, exactly. There was one, I don't fucking remember what it was. I have played, well, before I died, I played Infinite Fusion, so it was a hot second ago. Infinite Fusion is a lot of fun. Mr. Mime fusions, on the other hand, are fucking terrifying. Mr. Mime fusions need to be banned. Oh, it's this guy. Alright, Torko, it's your turn. It's silly because the name and some sprites, right? Kittens woke you up, good morning. Figure out whether you want to go back to playing Pokemon Odyssey or not, because it has the classic it's hard because trainers read your inputs BS. Why? Why will you not get hit by my Hydro Bump? Fuck. Ditto fusions, yeah. Oh my god, another one that was always cursed were Miltank fusions. Miltank fusions were wild. It's kind of interesting that this means that there's two separate criminal groups, it just with like in the area of this town. Kind of interesting. Right? Because we already beat up one criminal group with the biker gang, and now there's a completely new and separate threat that we don't know anything about yet. Turf War AO, right? Wild that there can be two separate groups trying to take over. It doesn't really make much sense to me. The town can support so many criminals? Yeah, I guess so. Bug. Yeah, Miltank fusions. Terrifying. You still don't know what the first group wanted? I think they were just like a group of hooligans. I think they were literally just like a biker gang who was chilling in the Badlands. And some of them were like, haha, fuck you, we're gonna take over this town. The pincer ones are nightmare fuel too. Yeah, it was really interesting because there were some Pokemon that had like consistently good fusions, and then there were some that just had consistently terrifying fusions. Pardon you to get bleach for your eyes. Have you never seen them before? Ooh, Dream Eater. Wait, I don't have anything to put them to sleep. No Dream Eater for me. No, stop it. Don't. Yes, give up on learning Dream Eater. You liked finding the cool ones? Yeah. Not till tonight. Ooh. Yeah, Pokemon Infinite Fusions had a lot of really, really fun custom sprites. But also had some very cursed custom sprites. Wait, was Mr. cursed? I feel like Mr. was cursed. The cursed ones are funny. Yeah, well, apparently poor Waverly did not think that the Miltank fusions were... Alright, there's not very many trainers in here today. Oh! I couldn't get contact with the other gym trainers. The events in the letter have come to pass. This is deplorable. Officer, what is currently being done? All of our available forces are out searching. We have everywhere searched except for the Badlands due to the Rogue Riders. Oh. Really? No, not Pokegear. Alright, everyone's at full. That's fine. Repel time. Whee! Back to... No! I don't have time for you! I'm trying to find kidnap people! Motherfucker. This is not the time. You would really think that you could just be like, hey, dude, I can't battle you right now. I'm literally doing work for the police because they're fucking little pieces of goddamn garbage. I'm trying to find people who were kidnapped by a criminal syndicate. Then this guy's just like, no, no, your eyes landed on my eyes. It's time, we gotta battle. There goes Bay. This man probably watched them drag the bodies of my gym trainers. Fine, I'll switch Pokemon. Decidueye, go. Please murder this man's Pokemon so we can keep looking for our gym trainers. I'm trying to stop Team Aqua from flooding the planet. Haha, Rattata, use Taggle. Yeah, essentially. I don't care if my reputation went up by... Oh my god! I literally just beat you in the gym. What makes you think that you're going to beat me out of the gym? I have so much hatred in my soul. I don't want to battle the randos before saving the world. I just want to save the world. Yeah, yeah, for surezies. They're definitely colluding with the Pokenappers. You did not stand a chance. Oh. What? I found Sandy in the cast iron cave. She told me what's happening. They're being kept in the Badland in the Rogue Riders hideout. I thought their leader despised kidnapping. Did something change? Ooh, someone took over. So it wasn't that there were two groups. It was that the Rogue Rider had a split faction. Oh, yes. Oh, split faction, split faction. Internal fighting. Want to get my hands on him? Oh, great, it's you. Hold up. You may be exactly who I need. Listen, that jerk of a mayor of yours just barged right... He keeps saying we have hostages. I told that idiot we didn't do it. Now my own gang is blocking me out. If both of us go in, we can distract them. Oh. Guess you haven't put two and two together, huh? Didn't that mayor of yours raise a single red flag? An odd manner of speaking? His aloof behavior? Oh, let me get this simple. He employed us to get you kicked out of Umbral City. When I heard of his plot to snatch your trainers, I broke the deal. Now he's all riled up. I don't know what he's thinking, but I'm gonna clobber him. What say you? The mayor is the bad guy. Ah, Pekoe, so good to see you. It appears that your gym trainers are not here. That's because I'm not that big of an idiot, contrary to what Edgar believes. I'm surprised it took you this long to pick up on it. Seriously, I give you a fake phone number. I give you little to no help. Seriously, how absolutely daft can you be? And that's not all. After all, I couldn't risk Sandy blabbing, so I got a couple of riders to set a little trap. Yep, they're waiting back with the rest. But why? Is that what you're thinking? It all started when... That is enough talking. What? My Pokemon are completely wiped! Why aren't you guys doing anything? I thought you guys were my gang! We are. We love you, Edgar, but love doesn't put food on the table. Won't you let me finish? I always wanted to be a trainer in my youth. It's a pretty great one too, but sadly in my day, it could only be a hobby. So I looked to become a city official. I wanted to be in a position where I could help people. Be a real team player, you know? I wanted the role of great importance, one where people could look at me with respect. But now, Pokemon trainers are everywhere. It's one of the most lucrative jobs available. Everyone looks up to them. Gym leaders especially. I used to have some power, you know? Then gym leaders became the new mayor. Everyone cares about what the gym leader has to say. Us, one mistake, and you divide the entire region. It's a completely thankless job. Meanwhile, more and more kids want to be you guys, not us. They don't know it's because of us that it's safe enough to train at all. Remember when we met, Pekoe? I told you we would reshape the image of a gym leader. This is what I meant. You're an idiot if you believe all of that only applies to your position. Have you ever taken a second to see what Pekoe has sacrificed for you? I have. That doesn't change my stance. I have my reasons, and you have yours. Now, let me take you to your gym trainers, Pekoe. Oh. All right. Fuck you. I don't want to have a curse. I don't want to be confused. No. Stupid. Go, Blair. Shadow Ball. Smells like rice and broccoli. Someone must have cooked late dinner. Die! You have a Goodra? Fuck you, I want a Goodra. Lame. This is lame. I love Goodra. Gumi line, my babies. Don't you Dragon Pulse me. That's because it was dead before we got here. Send in Rhydon? Yes, absolutely. Here's Decidueye. Fuck you in particular. Leaf Blade! Pah! Ha ha ha. Dragonite, yes. Switch back to wife. Hi, Polar Bear. Wait, Dragonite is Dragonite... Okay, they made it... Okay, great. I was like, did they make it a dragon type? Aegislash, yes. I will give you Pointy in retaliation to your Aegislash. I see your Aegislash and I raise you one my Aegislash. Oh, wait. I don't actually have any ghost-type moves on my Aegislash, though, so... Let's go back to Blair. Yeah. Shadow Ball! I didn't forget about you guys. You were at the front of the party, and you died before we got here. That's not my fault. Because Dragon wasn't a type when Dragonite first came out. Ah! Oops. Yes, it was? Was it? I don't think it was. Dragon was a type in Red Blue? Oh, but the only dragon move was Dragon Rage. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, because like that wasn't really like it didn't have anything in particular. Yeah, okay, because there wasn't ice or fairy, and both of those things are the things that kill dragons now. Brave Bird! No, no, no! There's ice? Yeah, yeah, but like barely. It's the same thing. No fairy though, yeah. Charizard wasn't, yeah, okay, that's what it was. My brain was like, there was multiple things that were dragon-esque, but never actually dragon. Ice, yeah, like I said yes, ice was there. But it didn't feel like it was there because it also didn't have fuck all, but yeah, Jinx. Fuck. Yeah, Lapras. I love Lapras. Oh no, I'm gonna lose to this man because of this fucking bug-ass goddamn bitch. Who would be good against you? Maybe you? Fuck. Okay, great. Oh. Okay. Okay. Fuck you and your speed. Whew. Fuck you, Mayor Dalton. I can't believe it. How could you possibly? Because you used to be a good Pokemon trainer, and I'm literally the leader of your gym. That's the power of an actual role model. Someone who actually cares about the people under them, regardless of the thanks they get. But you had your monologue. Now let me have mine. Pekoe and I have one thing in common. We both strive to do the best for our community. Aren't you literally a gang leader? That's also what makes us different from you. Sorry, I was always bad at monologues. Guess I just don't like the sound of my own voice, unlike you. Pekoe, call the police. I'm sorry for Rough Riders. I'm sorry for ever teaming up with this creep. Goon. We're sorry for abandoning you, Edward. We get it if you're mad. Show us where you're keeping the gym trainers and we'll call it even. When the cops get here, follow the gang. I'll keep an eye on the big bad over here. Finally, it's over. Hello, this is the Pokemon League. Is this Pekoe? We want to thank you for going above and beyond of what we expected for you. We cannot express our gratitude enough. All that's left is to do your gym leader duties. Try and see if you can't finish building up the city. Maybe take care of some leftover requests. All we can say is thank you for all you've done. Thank you for becoming a gym leader. Whatever you do next, go crazy. But first, you should probably rest up. And thank you one final time. Click. Beep, beep, beep. La 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 la. Cute. Thank you for giving it a shot. I hope you enjoyed it. Apologies for the long wait. So we got the good ending instead of the bad ending. Yes, let's go. This ending is better than the overused beat the champion one. Oh, that would have been a good... Oh, that's also an ending. I feel like this one is better than that one. Because I don't think that a gym leader should be beating the champion anyway. That's definitely not just me coping for losing like an idiot. I don't know. It was fun because, like, we figured out that the mayor was a bad guy, which kind of came out of nowhere. That's really interesting and fun and silly. And then there's a bad ending where you lose to Edgar. We got that last week. I'm sure if we lost to the mayor, too, there probably would have been a bad ending. I thought the implication was people beat the Elite Four, become gym leaders? I don't think that's how that works, is it? I thought the gym leaders were just chill. I don't think Brock or Misty could beat the Elite Four. No, we lost to Edgar last week. Yeah. But yeah, we beat it! Woohoo! Yes. All right, that means that I'm gonna find a different type of Pokemon game in I'll give it a little bit. Well, maybe we'll have a little rest from Pokemon fan games. I say that, that's a lie. We're definitely gonna have more soon. I'll try to give you a week off though. Now let's get every other ending. Absolutely not. Mainly because I didn't save beforehand, right? We'll have to go back to where we started at the beginning. Maybe an oldie like Moemon. See, I really like Moemon, but it's literally just the normal Pokemon games, but with different sprites, right? I want to do, like, fan games that have like a different feel to them, if that makes sense. Like, there is one horror one that I'm thinking that I have it in my head because I wanted to play it before I died, but then I never had the chance to. New stories and types, etc. Yeah. No, I'm not becoming a Pokemon streamer. I've always there for a very long time I always had like some sort of Pokemon thing going. Before I passed away. I really like Pokemon fan games. I think that they can be quite interesting. I'm not going to be doing always some Pokemon stuff. I just think that they're fun and nostalgic because I grew up with Pokemon. So it's always fun for me to see how other people interpret or create headcanons or different storylines. I'm sure that there must be one where you can be Team Rocket too. I think I had someone tell me, because I used to complain a lot about the fact that in the original games, when you cross the bridge to Bill, there's Team Rocket on the bridge who's like, "Are you gonna join Team Rocket?" Yeah, and it gives you a yes or no, and you literally can't select yes, and it pissed me off. I so badly wanted to be a bad guy. So. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. Fire Red Rocket Edition? Ooh, okay, I'll have to look that up too. Yeah. Yes. Pico Villain Arc? Yeah, give me a Villain Arc in Pokemon, man. Team Rocket, Memphis Pico, yeah. I'ma fight people and steal their Pokemons. I think it'll be fun. I think it would be silly. Just being a little guy. But yeah, there's a lot of different fan games out there. So if you're gonna have an evil speech prepared, I can surely try to have one. So that should be something that we'll get around to. We'll save. Look at us go. Look at us go. We did it. We did it. We did it. Let me put the background music back on. I can close out of this. Ha ha ha. Be the Pokemon that you'd want to steal the most? I mean, it would very much depend, right? It would depend trainer to trainer. I feel like most of the Pokemon that I like a ton are not necessarily things that a lot of trainers like that they have, if that makes sense. Unless you get to like higher level areas. So we'll see. We did it. Yay. I would steal all the Bulbasaurs, yes. A lot of the ghost Pokemon, any Goomies, any little squishy boys. But yes, today is, I was gonna say it's a little bit of a shorter stream. This, it's my version of a little bit of a shorter stream comparatively. But we will still have a stream tomorrow. It wasn't on the schedule, but it is a collab stream with a couple of other girlies in Headliners, and that is at a slightly interesting time for me. It will be 5:45 p.m. PST, so not as early as the last one, but earlier than our usual stream time. I put a waiting room up for it. I haven't posted about it yet, though. I should probably actually do that for once, because I'm fucking shit at posting on Twitter when I stream. I should probably do that, but and then Sunday we have a stream really late at night. Either at like midnight or like 1 a.m., which is technically Monday. For ASMR, I'll let you guys know if it's midnight or 1. It depends on my parents. It should be at midnight. I don't see myself getting home super late. It just takes 2 hours to get back from their place. So, yeah. That is the current plan. So we'll have a silly little ASMR going on. So it should be good. It should be good times. Should be good fun times. Let me see who is up and around. Who is alive? Ooh, wait. Are they finishing? Aw, man. Yeah, they finished. Aw, they were going 4 hours ago. Darn it. Okay, I was thinking we could head into Terra, because they were playing Outlast as a collab, but it looks like she's heading out for the night. Looks like they're ending. Let's see. Is she going? Yeah, okay, we can raid into she. I think that will be good. We're gonna raid into she. She is playing Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. She is very cute, and she often raids into me, so I will take this and happily raid right back into her for once. If you are not familiar with she is a very cute streamer, a very cute indie streamer. She is a maid girl at Puppy Cafe. Who is she? She is a adorable baby. She is a adorable baby. I love her so very much. She's incredibly cute, incredibly yappy, and I'm absolutely certain that her playing a horror game is just going to be the cutest thing that we've ever seen in our entire life. So let's go over there and give her lots and lots of love. Let me set up the raid really quickly. There we go. Raid message. You know, someday I'm actually gonna maybe whenever we have a next just yapping stream, maybe we'll do that like late night. But currently we just have a very generic raid message. We'll make something better. I need to come up with also a not safe for work tag. Someone asked me about it a long time ago, and I've been trying to remind myself every time, like, oh, we need to come up with one with the boobies. We need to come up with one with the boobies. We need to come up with one. Redeems got ignored. Oh, hydrate. I didn't see it. Oh. Is that good enough for 2 hydrates? It was a lot. It was a lot of water. There were 3 before that. I only saw 2. Oh. I only saw 2. There were 3. I'll do one more. Okay, let's go raid over into She and enjoy her probably terror at a very jump scary type of horror game. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for a collab stream. Yeah. Alright. Make sure to take care of yourself. Get some rest. Finish your work. Get some good snacks. If you got a good snack, eat it. Savor it. Have a delicious one. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.